Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. If you're just tuning in, our focus is on fatherhood as we celebrate dads on this Father's Day. We'll wrap up the show with our friend Jennifer Diliberti-Shea. She is the Public Relations Coordinator at the Milwaukee County Zoo. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well. Very busy day. It's great, right? All good.
Yes, this is a great weekend for dads, of course. And just like moms, you had something special for them to get in free at the zoo. You're doing the same exact thing for dads. Tell us more about it.
Right. So on Father's Day, all fathers receive free admission to the zoo, and you don't need a coupon. All you need to do is come in and tell us that you're a dad, grandfather, whatever it might be, and you'll receive free admission to the zoo. And we thank our sponsor for that, Prairie Farms Dairy. They'll also be giving away half pints of milk that day as well, safely. So really spend an hour here or spend 8 hours here. We're actually open until 5. So our hours are extending a bit from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So people should take note of that as well.
Yeah, that's good news. And you've got this special summer exhibit that you've been talking about. So when people head to the zoo with dad, they can look out for that, right?
Right. So it's our Sean Kenny's Animal Superpowers made with Lego bricks. So basically, what it shows is different adaptations that animals have that are similar to like comic book heroes, superheroes. They can change colors. They might have 360-degree vision, all different types of things that allow them to maybe get away from predators, to survive in harsh climates, things like that. So these are all animal sculptures built with Lego bricks, and some of them are going to be tall or taller than kids. So it's really something to see.
Yeah, and that's what I love most about the zoo. You learn something that you didn't know when you arrived. That never fails. And one thing about it, you've got some animal dads that people can look out for as well. And one of those guys is pretty tall.
Yeah, kind of. He's actually 14 feet 5 inches. And his name is Baja Tika. And people probably know of him because he's a dad to a few of our giraffes here. Actually, one in particular that is still here, Maya, who's a female giraffe, and she's 3 years old. She's going to be 3 in July. And so he is also the father to a few other giraffes that have gone to other zoos to kind of start families of their own. So really, he's a very majestic animal. You can come and see him and all the other giraffes and really just be amazed at his height, how he, eats branches on trees, things like that. So again, like you say, I mean, you're learning things about the giraffes, but yet you're just so in awe of them because they're just so beautiful.
Absolutely. And you can kind of tell the male because he kind of, I guess it would be kind of like a dad who didn't shave. He's got some like bumps and things on his face.
And that's an easy way to tell him apart from the females. The females, especially like Maya, as I had mentioned, the youngsters have like such a gentle face to them, long eyelashes, very smooth in their features. And like you say, Baja Tika is a little bit different because he's very stereotypical of a male, having kind of that bumpy and rougher face. So good way to tell him apart.
That is fun for sure. And something that I think is very important to mention because we talk quite a bit about the fun things happening at the zoo on this show, but you've got something new that I think a lot of people can appreciate. You're offering tools to guests with sensory issues. So that would include those with autism, dementia, PTSD, and similar conditions. So give us more information about that.
Right. So this is through a partnership with Culture City. And like you say, we are welcoming our guests. We've always welcomed guests with sensory issues. However, now we have something to help those folks out. It's called a sensory bag that they can come in and check out at our guest services counter. And there's different things in there like weighted blankets, headphones that are going to dampen some of the sounds around the zoo, fidget tools for people, again, with some different issues, sensory issues, to make it a really kind of a warm, inviting place for those people because we want them to enjoy the zoo as well. So if you think about some of the features here, our zoo train, which has a kind of a loud sound as it's going around the zoo, some of the animals, the birds, things like that. So they could use these headphones to kind of dampen or soften those sounds. So we just were certified recently through Culture City. So we invite guests to come on out, enjoy the zoo, and if you need to, check out a bag, that's here for them.
Yeah, and I understand they also have an app, so you can kind of go on that app and plan your day and know where some of these sensory tools are located around the zoo. So it's all very convenient, and like I said, I'm sure there are a lot of people who appreciate you really just making that available to your guests. Before we run out of time, I know there are some fun events that are coming up very soon on the calendar. Of course, for Father's Day, they get in free, and people can go to the website to find out more about that. What's your website address?
It is milwaukeezoo.org.
All right, and wrap up by telling us just what we have to look forward to in the coming days.
Sure. So on June 30th, we will have our Harry Potter or Wizarding Night, and all of that information is online. And what it's going to entail is a Harry Potter movie, some trivia sessions for kids and families. There's also going to be different menu items associated with Harry Potter as well. All of those tickets need to be purchased online in advance because we're expecting, probably big crowds for that. And then on June 27th, we also have Military and Veterans Family Day. And so all military and their families and veterans receive free admission. Visit our website, how to get tickets for that. But again, just thanking all of those people for their service.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jennifer. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Jennifer Diliberti-Shea is the Public Relations Coordinator at the Milwaukee County Zoo. And for more information on anything that we've discussed, you can visit milwaukeezoo.org. That's going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope you join us again next week as we take another look at our issues in Milwaukee. Have a great day.